Yeah, I loved how Margaret Brennan of CBS kicked off the VP debate by declaring that Iran's attack had failed, and then asking the candidates, do you support a preemptive Israeli strike on Iran? Like, how would it preempt anything?
Yeah.
But that was the framing. And here's how Tim Walz, the guy who coined this weird meme for the Democrats, painting, I guess, JD Vance as weird. This is how he responded.
Final voice in the Situation Room. Would you support or oppose a preemptive strike by Israel on Iran? You have 2 minutes.
Well, thank you. And thank you for those joining at home tonight. Let's keep in mind where this started. October 7th, Hamas terrorists massacred over 1,400 Israelis and took prisoners. Israel's ability to be able to defend itself is absolutely fundamental. Getting its hostages back, fundamental, and ending the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. But the expansion of Israel and its proxies is an absolute fundamental necessity for the United States to have the steady leadership there.
Well, let's play that again.
In Gaza. But the expansion of Israel and its proxies is an absolute fundamental necessity for the United States to have the steady leadership there.
Final voice.
I mean, that was weird. He's calling for the expansion of Israel and its proxies and saying it's essential for the United States.
So is he talking about? Is he talking about like the Free Syrian Army and ISIS? Like, you know, like in terms of Israel's proxies? I mean, he obviously misspoke, but that's
who's the proxy?
Yeah, that's really funny. That's really funny. He's so bad. I hadn't seen this clip. He can't deliver his script properly. Obviously, he looks scared to deliver it. And by the way,
he looks scared up there.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, it's the official toll from October 7th, right? It's just over 1,200, right? That's the Israeli toll now. So he got it. He said 1,400. And again, as we've reported extensively, not everybody was killed by Palestinian militants. There's also a sizable number, we don't know the exact count, that was killed by Israel by employing the Hannibal Directive, which you're not allowed to acknowledge in corporate media. And if you do, the Washington Post will write a hit piece about you, as we have experienced at the Grayzone. But anyway, that's just. And again, to say this started with October 7th, that means you're just choosing to erase the longest running military occupation in the world, Israel's occupation of Palestinians, which even before the occupation begins, there's the ethnic cleansing. So it's just how anybody can deliver that in public still.
Well, that's the script.
Yeah.
It's the same script that they've been delivering pretty much since October 7th, or since they got the script. It hasn't changed at all. The delivery was pretty terrible by Tim Walz, who said that he's become friends with school shooters. I couldn't figure out what he was trying to say. Was he trying to say he was become friends with gun owners or the victims of school shooters? He definitely didn't mean that he's friends with school shooters. Well, but right there, he's revealing that he's he's a friend of the world's biggest school shooter.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Sorry to cut you off. That was the joke you made on Twitter, is like, he is friends with the world's biggest school shooter, which is Israel. I mean, not just attacking schools when they're schools, but they're schools when they become shelters as well for the people that Israel has displaced, which is what Israel has done in Gaza and now Lebanon.